At BR1, we believe strong teams build strong businesses. And while most companies know the importance of hiring great people, far fewer have a reliable way to predict who will actually thrive once they're hired, or how their existing team members can work better together. That's where assessments come in. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is, and wherever you happen to be right now. I'm Mike Voories, here to help you build a stronger team. Assessments aren't just a hiring add on. When used properly, they become one of the most powerful tools you can use to hire smarter, improve communication, and create a workplace where everyone understands each other just a little bit better. At BR1, we primarily use the DISC assessment because it's simple, practical, and proven to improve workplace relationships and performance. Whether you're adding to your team or optimizing the one you already have, this can give you the clarity you need to make better people decisions. First, let's talk about using assessments to hire smarter, and then we'll jump into using assessments to help existing teams work better together. When hiring, intuition alone, it's not enough. Most hiring managers rely heavily on gut instinct, and to be fair, experience and intuition can play a valuable role in hiring. But without data to back up those instincts, it's easy to make decisions based on perceived personality fit or first impressions rather than true potential. That's one reason bad hires are so costly. Depending on the role, a single wrong hire can cost anywhere from 50 to 200% of that employee's annual salary when you consider lost productivity, training time, and morale impact. A well designed assessment adds objectivity to the process. It helps you move beyond the resume and interview to understand how a person works, communicates, and responds under pressure. So you're not guessing who will fit best on your team. The DISC model is based on four primary behavioral styles: D or dominance, results oriented, decisive, and competitive; I or influence. These are folks who are outgoing, persuasive, and enthusiastic. S or steadiness. These are your folks who are dependable, patient, and cooperative. And then C or conscientiousness, analytical, precise, and detail oriented. Everyone has a blend of these styles, but most people lean more strongly towards one or two. Understanding a candidate's DISC profile can help you answer questions like: how will they communicate with others on the team? What kind of environment brings out their best work? How do they handle conflict, change, or stress? And what type of leadership or feedback do they respond best to? Imagine interviewing two candidates for a project manager role. Both have similar experience and credentials, but one is a strong DC blend, so direct, detail oriented, while the other is an IS blend, so people focused, steady. Both could succeed, they really could, but they'd approach the job in very different ways. Understanding that up front can help you decide which profile best complements your existing team and aligns with your company's culture. I'm talking about hiring for fit, not sameness. One common misconception that hiring for fit means hiring people who are just like everyone else. But great teams need diversity, not just in background or skill set, but in communication and work style. For example, a team full of high D personalities might drive results quickly, but struggle with patience or collaboration. Adding someone with more S or C tendencies could balance that energy and improve overall team performance. Using assessments during hiring helps you identify these complementary traits early, leading to stronger, more balanced teams. Now, we can also use assessments to help existing teams work better together. Hiring the right people is only the beginning. The real payoff from assessments comes after the hire when you use those insights to strengthen communication, trust, and teamwork. How many workplace conflicts stem from simple miscommunication? Probably most of them. When employees understand their own disc style and learn to recognize others, they can communicate more effectively and reduce friction. For instance, a D manager who values efficiency might learn to slow down and give more context when talking to an S employee who values stability and clear direction. An I salesperson who loves brainstorming might realize that their C teammate needs more structure and details before moving forward. These small adjustments can have a massive impact on morale, productivity, and overall team dynamics. DISC assessments are also invaluable for leadership development. Great leaders recognize that not everyone thinks or communicates the same way. Understanding the DISC styles of your team members helps you tailor your leadership approach, whether that means giving more autonomy, offering clearer structure, or creating opportunities for collaboration. Leaders who use DISC effectively can adapt their coaching and feedback style to each person, handle conflict more constructively, motivate their teams in ways that resonate individually, and also build trust faster by communicating in ways others naturally understand. When people feel understood and valued for their unique strengths, engagement soars. Teams that know themselves perform better. Many organizations use team-wide disc sessions as part of their professional development. These sessions aren't about labeling anyone, they're about learning how to bring out the best in one another. Teams often come away saying things like, "Now I understand why you do that," or "That explains why we work so well together." Over time, these shared insights foster empathy and collaboration. Instead of viewing differences as sources of tension, teams start to see them as assets. At BR1, we integrate DISC assessments into both the hiring and ongoing team development process. Here's how it typically works. For hiring, we administer DISC assessments to finalists or new hires. Results are reviewed with the hiring manager to interpret what the data means for role fit and team dynamics. We provide coaching on how to onboard and manage the new hire effectively based on their style. This ensures you're not just hiring the right person for the job, but also setting them up for success from day one. And for existing teams, we conduct individual and team assessments. BR1 provides group debriefs, workshops, or one-on-one coaching to help your team understand their profiles and each other's. We help translate those insights into everyday actions, communication habits, leadership strategies, and workflow improvements. And the result is a more self-aware, cohesive, and high-performing team. There are many personality assessments out there, but DISC stands out for a few key reasons. First, it's simple. The four-factor model is easy to remember and apply in real life. It's actionable. Results aren't abstract. They come with practical guidance for working with each style. And it's positive. Every style has strengths. DISC doesn't rank people, it helps them understand how they naturally operate. And it's scalable. It works just as well for small businesses as it does for enterprise teams. And that's why so many organizations, from local landscape companies to Fortune 500s, trust DISC to strengthen communication and performance across their teams. The bottom line: stronger teams start with self-awareness. Whether you're hiring a branch manager, onboarding a foreman, or helping your leadership team work better together, assessments can give you a competitive edge that goes far beyond resumes and job titles. When you understand what drives people and help them understand each other, you create alignment, trust, and performance that can't be achieved any other way. At BR1, we help our clients use DISC to hire smarter and work better together, because the strongest teams are built on understanding. Ready to learn more? If you'd like to explore how DISC assessments could help your business hire smarter and work better together, reach out to us at BR1. Our contact info is in the description. And if you found this information helpful, please take just a quick second to subscribe wherever you're listening or watching. That'll really help us out. Until next time, keep building stronger teams.